Good morning, Alan.
Morning.
What would be one of the things that you don't normally do, but it should be done, optional for the ladies to give an idea of where and how they can do the process a lot more faster to get results faster?
Understood. Good question. If it's a two-part answer. The first part is if a female is only looking to transform a little bit, 5, 10, 15 pounds. They're just trying to lose some body fat, gain some muscle, something simple like that. Then usually starting off with just knowing at least what your body fat and your muscle percentages are, and your visceral fat, and your internal organ age. Those things are essential because looking at a body alone and trying to measure the transformation in process just by visual and by a weigh scale isn't enough. There's a lot that goes on inside the body, and unless you know what that is through visual numbers, and we use numbers because it's generally the most accurate thing, right? Like 25% body fat, if that's what's inside the body, visually you can't know that. And if somebody drops down to 20% body fat and then raises their muscle a few percent, then visually sometimes we still can't see that. Numbers will tell us. So using something like a weigh scale that has those additional features on it are really, really helpful. If we're talking about something more, someone wants to drop 50 pounds, 60, 70, 80 pounds, then usually we would want to ask for, if possible, getting a blood test to start, and then getting those measurements that I just mentioned. The purpose of the blood test is that a blood test can tell us a lot in terms of what that person might be missing in nutrition. They might have a vitamin deficiency. There might be something else that's going on inside the body that even they're not fully aware of. So depending on how much a person needs to transform, if it's a lot as in it's more than 20, 30 pounds at most, then a blood test is usually recommended, followed up with a weigh scale body fat muscle percentage test, which they can do at home. If it's only 5 to 15 pounds, maybe 20 to 30 pushing, depending how fast they need to make the transformation, then just the body fat and the muscle percentage alone is enough to measure where they're going, where they started to where they're going.
No, this is great. Alan, the reason I wanted ladies to know is because there are some underlying challenges in our body, especially in 50s, 50. Some women, as you know, we came across as well. Sometimes we might be allergic to certain food, and because of that, it sort of like prevent us from getting the results that we want, right? So for example, some people, for me, myself, I was lactose intolerant all these years and I didn't know about it, right? So only through many challenges did I discover. But there are also women who are allergic to, perhaps sensitive to gluten, and they're not aware of. So certain medical tests will allow, one to understand how the body works. In that case, would help with different types of workout, different type of diet. So
100%.
Thank you.